Halloween in Poland. Maybe it's not something you expect to see, but I recently took a trip to a garden center on the other side of Warsaw, and I noticed rows of orange pumpkins, plastic bats in costumes, and even party decorations. Every October, I see more and more of these decorations, alongside the grave lanterns and flowers traditionally found in stores. See, autumn here has always meant something quieter. It's been a time of reflection and remembrance of those who came before us. It got me wondering, when did Halloween make its way here, and how does this fun American holiday fit into a somber season so rooted in honoring the dead? In this video, I want to explore not just how Poles celebrate Halloween, but what this small cultural shift says about how autumn itself is changing in Poland. In North America, autumn has long been wrapped up in the magic of Halloween. Since the turn of the 20th century, carved pumpkins, costumes, trick-or-treating, and haunted houses were the norm. But here in Poland, this is all still a fairly new idea. October and early November were about something much older. Dziady, the ancient Slavic festival honoring the dead. It was a time when people believed that, as the days grew shorter, the distance between the living and the spirit world thinned, and they would receive visits from their ancestors from the beyond. Families would leave food out, open their doors, and light fires to guide their ancestors home. Later, with the spread of Christianity, those same rituals evolved into what's now Wszystkich Świętych, or All Saints' Day, when millions of Polish people still visit cemeteries to light candles for loved ones. Far from being depressing and sad, it's actually very comforting. It's one of the most beautiful nights of the year and one of my favorite celebrations. Entire graveyards glowing softly in the dark night. So when Halloween and its decorations began appearing here, I wasn't exactly surprised. I think Halloween can exist alongside Dziady and Wszystkich Świętych. In Poland, we know how to honor the dead. In the last number of years, autumn tradition has been changing, or maybe just evolving. Every year, I trade in my cappuccino for a pumpkin spice latte, just for the novelty. What started with Starbucks has spread to local cafes as well. I see more and more store shelves filled with decorations, and I can actually find trick-or-treat candy in the supermarket aisles. What used to feel like a very American tradition is quietly growing in Poland, especially among younger generations. A poll from 2016 showed that around 1 in 10 people in Poland plan to celebrate Halloween in some way. By 2023, that number had grown to nearly 1 in 3. It's especially popular with kids and college students who can use any excuse for a fun get-together. Of course, most people still see it for what it is, something lighthearted and commercial, not an actual threat to Polish identity. Because when November 1st arrives, those same people who celebrated Halloween the night before still make their way to the cemeteries. Halloween may add a bit of fun and novelty to Polish autumn, but All Saints' Day remains the core tradition. Every culture finds its own rhythm between old and new. Here in Poland, Halloween hasn't replaced anything, it's simply joined the season. Perhaps it's still not the incredibly popular holiday it is in America, and perhaps it never will be. But just like our commercialized Christmas, it adds some joy to the season. So maybe the real question isn't, does Poland celebrate Halloween? People here have always been fascinated with the afterlife. Whether it's Dziady, All Saints' Day, or Halloween, it's safe to assume that Poland will keep honoring the connection between this world and the next. If you'd like to dive a little deeper into the story behind this video, or read more about how Halloween and Polish traditions intertwine, I've written an essay about it on my Substack, Postcard Poland. You'll find the link below, along with some of the photos and sources I used while researching this piece.